Okay, we are back with Spiritfarer. You've got 2 obols. Remember that shrine in Hummingbird? I'd try and add them there. If we're lucky, it might do something amazing. If not, you'll have wasted your time. You should go see. Again, here we are again. The jellyfish are stealing all the light, and they've stolen all hope for me. I'll never get used to it. And a part of me makes me think it's all my fault. Alright, you can do your thing again. Are you up for it? Yes. Don't be scared, Stella. They'll be coming straight for us.
A great favorite niece of mine.
Green Halton Bay discovered. Hey, I came here to cut down these trees, but I forgot my axe. Not gonna start using someone else's axe. That would be strange. I like the way my axe feels. It's so sturdy and it calms me. Oh, I miss that axe. I've been passing the time by writing letters and throwing them in the water. Never writing poetry. It's not very good, but I'm getting better. Hopefully no one finds my terrible poetry.
I'll be picking up some wood, hoping to do some work on these later. You know, you can catch different fish when it rains. Maybe they like to come to drink the fresh water that's dripping down. Pretty neat, right? Quick, come here. This is what I call a storm. And any respectable person would never let their friend get hit by lightning. But I think you should try. You have the Everlight, it will protect you. The lightning bolts will cast sparkles where they are about to hit. Rush towards those. Ah, I almost forgot. Have you got any empty bottles? If you're hit by lightning with an empty bottle, you get a lightning in a bottle. Isn't that bananas? This world. Lightning in bottles are a pretty handy resource, so come here equipped. As a head start, here are a few bottles for you. But don't worry, they're pretty easy to come by. Get ready for the thrill of your life. goodness. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it for a second there. You gave your old uncle quite a scare. Did you feel that rumble? What a rush. You looked pretty awesome catching those jolts of lightning all over the boat. Thanks for being the best captain I could have ever hoped for.
You made it. Wicked moves getting up here. I kinda lied earlier. It's not so great up here. But if you're here, some might get better. I don't have a membership card for you. You'll be an honorary member of the upstairs crew. Show you the secret handshake, but I don't know where your hands have been.
What? Oh, you gave me such a fright. That cat. He looks familiar. Daffodil? Is that you? Oh, yes, yes it is. Ever so silky, aren't you? Then that must mean... Stella, is that really you? What a fantastic turn of events. And is that your boat over there at sea? You come to rescue me again, I see. Well, not so fast. This time I'll be the one doing the teaching. You can bet on it. Let's get going then. We have some lessons to go through. Over here, little one. Oh, Stella, all this air, all this open space. Yes, I can finally grow quite nicely here. Look at me, I'm flowering already. Oh, getting out of this chrysalis. What a feeling. Thank you, Stella. Now about the garden. Oh, Stella, don't you think your boat feels a little sad? Well, it sure could use some greenery. And an added bonus, a small garden could serve as a nice classroom. I've been thinking about this teaching thing for a while now. It would be called Caring for Plants from A to Zalia. Yeah, it doesn't ring as good as what's said out loud. Maybe I need to work on the name some more. Oh, you're sweet.
Click, jump in the water. There's wreckage. I'm sure you'll find something helpful. I'm sure you'll find some helpful materials in there.
What a wonderful little garden. You really outdid yourself, Stella. Well then, that makes us just about ready to start on the first lesson. Make sure there are some seeds in these plots. They'll be important. Let's see now. For our first lesson, we'll start with something I've been quite excited to share. This world has some strange rules, as you probably noticed already. I've always been a preacher for love towards all living beings. For you see, a garden is a vessel of our love, a mirror that we hold to ourselves. This seems truer now than ever. Back on my island when I was lonely, I sang to the flowers. And as I expected, they grew much more vigorously. Through trial and error, I managed to write a little song. The plants seemed to react particularly well to it. I want to further test that observation with you. Go inside the garden and try playing that piece to your crops. Have you seen how the plants swayed and grew as you entertained them? Isn't that fabulous? As I suspected, emotions in this world manifest themselves much more vividly. Well, I'll make sure to spread the word about this fascinating discovery, and who knows, other passengers might know how to play some music too. It might help if in good enough mood. Speaking of which, all the commotion of the last few days, I forgot something. Here, this is for you. This strange coin has been tickling me ever since I arrived here. I'm relieved it is not one of those pollen allergies again.
Hello there, young lady. I guess you must be the new Spiritfarer. Happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Francis. You can say I'm sort of a wandering merchant. See, I'm very fond of things. Objects, curios, tchotchkes. I buy just about everything. Simply put, I'll buy anything you don't want anymore. I'm sure you've come across a few valuable treasures already. So tell me, what is it you want to part with?
Stella, you did good. Now we've got a real boat going, and you'll have to take care of these new passengers now. They'll be the ones testing your patience, not me. But before all that, I have something to ask you. You might have noticed it by now, but sleeping in the guest house is not You might have noticed it by now, but sleeping in the guest house is not the ideal scenario for any of us, especially since it's getting crowded in there. Look, I'm not complaining, you know. You've been terrific up to this point, and it would be terribly rude of me to blame you for anything, but I think it's time that I have a space of my own. Nice little house, unpretentious, sophisticated, with a cozy vibe. A space in which I could read and unwind, far from the turmoil of the deck. Oddly enough, I'd see something with an alpine flair. See, I can be filled with nostalgia sometimes. Again, don't be pushy on this, but I'd be delighted if you could build it for me. I love it. The cabin is outstanding. It really does wonders to have a place of your own. Doesn't it remind you of my old condo in Waverly? Probably the only place where I could get some peace and quiet. Thank you, old friend.
I took a look at your blueprint station. It's nice, I suppose, but you know what could make it even greater? More plans, bigger buildings, better pencils. I'm just saying. I'm sure Albert's at Albert's shipyard could help you out.
Stella, I didn't want to disturb you with this, but for the last several weeks I've been having strange dreams. They were of a giant snake, and of the menacing reefs and of rotten fruit. And since joining you and your crew, well, they've been much clearer. I think it's the air of the sea, or maybe the mystical energies of the Everlight. Anyway, I'm convinced my dreams have been visions. And furthermore, I think they're coming from our mutual acquaintance. I have been looking at the map in your cabin. My eyes kept being drawn to a specific spot that I marked. I think we should visit. No point in making it wait.
I've been getting your mail here for the past month. And I'm not a post office. You need to add a mailbox to your boat. If I get one more letter filled with glitter, I'll lose it. I'm warning you. You might be a customer, but I reserve the right to yell at you. Get it done. I don't have anything to do.
I've got this surplus of energy. I need to get my hands busy. Can you do me a solid? I've always been my favorite niece, you know that. I need a place to focus that energy. In a sawmill. Yeah, you're just missing some key components, materials. Which I'm sure we can find on nearby islands. I'm counting on you to help me out. I'm sure you don't want your old uncle to sleep on the deck, right?
Okay, I'm gonna look up where to find quartz. You've upgraded your boat.
That's weird. Don't tell Albert, but he left some bolts loose. He was probably just in a hurry. Give me a second. Here we go. Oh, mama. That did more than I thought. Let's see here. Whoa, this boat's got some advanced options now. First up, you can travel safely and not go through all the dangers that the sea has to offer. Using your map, just toggle safe travel mode. It's that simple. And don't worry, it won't stay on forever. Next time you select a destination, it won't be on. Hope that helps. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, the engine's been boosted. Now set multiple destination points. That's pretty handy. Set your course and let the wind do its job. Besides that, it's just a bigger boat with more room. Well, have fun. Jeez, you gotta love the sights here. The sea, the sun, the breeze on my skin. It just feels so right.
Didn't feel anything. No sorrow, no hate, no relief, nothing. Didn't really matter to me, but it mattered to you, and you spent 3 days crying in Aunt Petunia's room. Bought you 3 sisters, and I gave you that damn oversized sweater I didn't knit in a month prior. Mom was appalled, but you felt better. As long as I wondered why you were so sad. The best I could come up with is that you were sad in my stead, feeling things I couldn't feel myself. Feeling much better. Sorry, I'm okay now. Thanks, I love it.
A tiny ship, old wine, a baby crab. Yes, yes, it could even be trash. Go ahead and crack it open.
I thought that might be it. The dragon. I guess it is inevitable that he would be here, following me always, even in this world. Our destinies, well, they're not intertwined, are they not? Still, for all the harm that has done me, it looks quite a pain, doesn't it? The rocks on its back seem to be oozing with corruption. Perhaps chipping away at them might soothe it? Go ahead, Stella. All creatures deserve love and care. Do what you do best. Incredible. It looks relieved, doesn't it? I wonder what it means. If we're ever to cross this dragon's path again, I think we should hope it. However I might feel about it. For now, though, I think I need some time to collect my thoughts. Thank you, Stella, for everything.
Don't be scared. Want to catch as many bolts as you can? Yes, that's the spirit. Just stand below each hit.
Stella, I've got to tell you, there's something I stumbled upon some time ago. Up until now, it didn't seem that important. Brace yourself. Remember my parents' manor on the lake? As weird as this sounds, it's not too far from here. Yes, I know. It makes me wonder about this world, too. Must admit, I've been actively trying to avoid it. At any rate, it's become hard to ignore. As I've spent much time with you here, I think I'm ready to tackle this challenge. I'll probably find regrets and sorrows there, but it's worth a shot. I've added the location to your map. I'll be ready whenever you are.
The breeze on my skin, it just feels so right. I'm happy to be aboard this ship with you, my niece. I wish your Aunt Viv could see you right now, running your own ship, helping out these stranded souls. Really warms the heart. Glad you picked me up on that island. I'll try to make myself the least cumbersome passenger on this boat. Except for food, I'll never stop asking for delicious meals.
Greener fields discovered. That's so cute. I've never seen her do that.
Oh, a visitor! Welcome! Are you here for our world-renowned Furugawa tours? Of course you are, but you're holding our brochure. The tour is about to start. It takes about 5 minutes and covers the history of the flora on this island. You'll be able to tell all your friends about it. Don't worry, there's no gift shop after this tour. Ready? Perfect. Let's start right away. As you can see, this island doesn't get many visitors. People tend to focus on big city attractions. Here it's peaceful and quiet. That's something I noticed with the fauna. Rice patches and a healthy forest are its main attraction. Moving on. The rice production here is quite incredible. Workers harvest around the clock to feed local families. Right now no one is around. I'm not sure why. I sometimes play in them when I am off duty, but that is besides the point. Off to the next shop.
Alright. You can feel the humidity. I mean, really feel it. This oak forest really gets to me. We have a connection. A strange connection. Tend to skip this part of the tour, to be honest. If we could move along, that would be great. This fortune tree is the centerpiece of this whole island. We're not sure when it was first planted. People from all around would travel here and leave little messages. Anything to help with their lives. Alright, this concludes our tour. Furgawa Tours is grateful for your participation. Thank you for your ears and your patience. Thank you again for your presence. If you'd like to leave a tip, it would be greatly appreciated. I recommend something along the lines of 50 glims. That's amazing. I knew I struck a chord with you. I'll sign you up for our new upcoming newsletter. You'll have an educational great time. Thank you for your kind spirit.
I like it, don't get me wrong. I just don't want you to forget about your old Uncle Atul. You know me, I'm Mr. Personality. I can get along with anyone, anywhere, anytime. I just didn't think I'd have to make new friends at my age. You don't have to worry. I'll be alright. Sorry I even brought it up. Just go stand on the edge of the tour boat and take in this splendor, you know? Hopefully no bugs will fly in my mouth. That's no fun.
Mount Toriyama discovered.
Oh, hello there, young lady. How are you doing? Oh, yes, right. Perhaps you can help me. I must have stumbled upon a fluffy sheep on the loose down there. I tried getting it back in its enclosure, but the stubborn creature wouldn't listen to me. Chances on your side. Its weak spot is its gluttony, so I'll definitely follow anyone who'd feed it. Maybe give a deer and give it a try?
I followed you all the way to its home. Always following your stomach, aren't you, little guy? Tee, my sons were just like that. Don't you think it looks lonely? Maybe that's why I left. I'm gonna keep it company, don't worry. But maybe, if we found another stray sheep, could we bring it back here? They can entertain each other. Well, if it's not an inconvenience for you. I'm Alice, by the way. Very nice meeting you. I'm starting to weigh on my moral, but I don't want to sound ungrateful. And I think the guest house, as lovely as it is, it might not be very good for me. It's a bit too noisy and quite cramped. I hate to ask this to be really, but could you arrange something for me? I think it would help tremendously. Nothing too fancy. Just a place to sleep and meditate, with lush greenery perhaps. Oh, and I'd be delighted if it had some natural stones. Yes, that would be splendid. Thank you again, Stella, deeply. You know, I used to be quite the little soldier. Midfield State University agricultural engineering class of 71. Top grades and a progressive profile. I was hired right away by one of these big corporations. They put me in charge of a large parcel of land. Several thousands of acres. I was to maximize the output of our land assets. Well, that's what I did. And believe me, I did it well. I crammed the field full of transgenic seeds. When insects came, I doused them with poison. And when the soil turned gray, I pumped it full of chemicals. Great powerful stems grew upon these grounds, plentiful, naturally enormous cobs. But underneath all laid unfathomable sickness. Guess it was inevitable that I'd have to drag it then. Sooner or later.
This looks amazing. Thank you for helping me out, Stella. This sawmill is so big. What a beauty. There's just one problem. Now don't get mad. I don't have any money to repay you. I guess that's why they call it a favor. You see what I did there? Thanks again, Sprout. You're doing it all wrong. Let me give you a hand. When you're cutting logs, you need to make sure your measurements are accurate. Then you cut. Measure twice and cut. You just need to keep your saw blade steady and on a cutting line. If you don't do it properly, you end up losing a pinky or an arm, or something worse. And a hit from the old hammer for good luck. Give it a try now, you rascal. Would you look at that? You did great. You're ready to start cutting wood like a champ. Just remember to be careful with this sawmill. Don't go and mess around with its dangerous saw blades. Just because you got leftover wood doesn't mean you should cut your hand off.
Alright, here we are. It's curious. I'm both anxious and excited. I'm even starting to have second thoughts. As if... Never mind. Let's go. Oh, how long has it been since we've been here together, Stella? Seems Jerry has been taking good care of the premises. He's always been the best gardener we've ever had with us. Mom has always been home. Mom has not been home much since Father died. Shit, I'm much more emotional than I thought I ever could be. I love this house so much. As much as I hated it, probably. Look, I don't think I can go in there, even with you. It's just... No, I can't. Go without me. I'll wait for you here. Here's the key. Oh, and Stella, if you stumble upon my old music box, would you bring it back to me? Thanks a lot. Remember, this house has always been a real labyrinth. If you're lost, you'll just have to follow the light. Good luck in there. I'll wait for you outside. Welcome, small traveler, to my humble palace. Everything I own is of the finest quality. Everything is also bolted down, so don't get any funny ideas. There you go. Found the box. Could you give it to me? Thank you. I'll hold on to it. Oh, you found something else? Wow, I forgot we even had that. It's an old manual for a Golden Royal. Remember they had one as the first prize in the town's yearly Kambola? I dreamt of having this machine since second grade, but Father would never let me participate in the lottery. This manual will come in handy. We can use it as an upgrade for your loom. Yeah, let's get back to the boat. I forget this place ever existed. Hey, Stella. Stella, No, never mind. Nostalgia is not my forte. I'm slightly happy the villa is in good condition. Or is it? Okay, let's change the subject. You might have noticed the improved tab in your blueprint table. Through there you can add the decorative elements to spirit houses and cetaceans. It's time to upgrade this loom of yours. Once you've got the required resources, go for it. It's the only way to craft fabric from thread. Go on.
Now that you got me some materials, maybe you could build me a house? Let me sketch something real quick. Look, it's nothing fancy. It's pretty basic, with just a few hinges here and a few nails there. Oh, you've already got some materials to build me something nice. I'm not asking for me, but for the crew. Apparently I snore at night, loudly according to your friend Gwen. Hey Stella, as you know, I tend to get hungry. That's just a fact of life. Sometimes when I do, I get hungry for really specific things. Your Aunt Viv would call it laser-focused tummy. Don't get me wrong, I still eat pretty much whatever you put in front of me. Just like for you to put some effort into this one. I'll give you a shout when I get a craving. Hopefully I won't ask for anything too extreme. You know, you never know with this appetite. Fair warning, Sprout.
Thank you. Oh, this is a fine dining experience. You're on your way to another Michelin star.
Oh, how wonderful. Incredible, Stella. Wood, plants. There's even an all-natural room for meditation. You really outdid yourself. Well, hell, I'll sleep in that hanging bed. Yes, I'll be back in full health in no time at all. And maybe... Listen, I have a favor to ask of you. It's become obvious to me that I need to take better care of myself. Let the body listen to the mind. To that end, I need clarity. I need power and energy. Positive minerals are what I am missing right now. Stones and crystals are connected to the world on an elementary level, just as the moon is dark when hidden from the sun. Living beings wither when their learning link is severed. So, Stella, what do you say? Could you bring me some gems and minerals to fill up my cabinet? 3 of them should be enough, and it won't be for nothing, you'll see. I can teach you all about the interesting properties of each one if you bring them to me. Look, I need to tell you about Doug. He called me that my father died. Mom was still on the plane and he couldn't talk to anyone else. He was very polite, very articulate. We chatted for an hour or so and he cried only twice. Didn't strike me at the time, but he was in a bar, which is odd for an accountant. He told me father's last words were that he loved me. We never talked again. Hey Stella, you know me. Could always go for a little snack. Something salty, something buttery, something with flavor. Oh geez, you know what would be just perfect? A big old bag of popcorn all to myself. Just go ahead and heat up some corn.
That really didn't fill me up. However, it did make me want to miss my kids a whole lot. Used to make bags of popcorn on movie night for them. Even with the TV turned up, you couldn't hear the actors talking. The crunching was so loud. It's the only way to calm those little monsters down, watching those terrible kids' movies. Wish I was still there to see them laughing, for them to fall asleep on me. Thank you for this popcorn. I was looking at your kitchen yesterday. It's fine, nothing special. It reminds me of my first kitchen in my terrible apartment. I didn't know what I was doing in there. It was so careless with the spices. Not enough salt. Anyway, here's a little something to brighten the mess up. Don't worry, it's not a spice rack. You need to actually work for it, but it'll be worth it. Just improve your kitchen with some extra oven spice. Your kitchen will be looking just right in no time.
You brought a second sheep.
Oh, look at them. They'd be so happy together. Oh, they're acting kind of coldly. That's surprising. Well, they just have to get to know each other. I'm sure they'll be best of friends in no time. As for me, well, it was nice feeling needed. What, you want me to join you on your travels? Oh no. No, no, no. Couldn't possibly impose myself on all of you. Besides, I'm sure there's no room for me. For sure this island is a little bare, but I'm sure a little house could fit nicely here. A little bungalow with nice vines and potted flowers maybe. Pale tones and a cozy cottage facade. Oh, and green window shades. My, that would be so wonderful. Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. No, you go ahead. I'll be fine just here. Where do I find coal? I'm gonna look it up. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it.
A little hug always brightens my day.
The dragon is back, Stella. Shouldn't we help it? Alright. It looks relieved, doesn't it? I wonder what it means.
If you're ever to cross this dragon's path again, I think we should help it. However I might feel about it. For now, though, I need some time to collect my thoughts. Thank you, Stella, for everything.